Welcome back to Weird in a Bad Way. We are in a bad way. Here. Yeah. We're going to start with Weird in a Bad Way again. I actually have one this week.
What?
And I know I said we were going to start with it, but I have a not necessarily weird in a bad way, just a thing to say. Because I was thinking about, did anything else happen interesting this week that we could talk about? I woke up at 3 in the morning on Saturday for fun. No. Well, I was going to wake up really early to bike to avoid the heat and also to feel like I was being productive because I was supposed to do a 5-hour ride. I didn't want it to take the whole day. So I was going to get up really early, get the ride out of the way, have time to do other stuff. Jane asked me on Friday night, can you watch Lola at 9 a.m. or 9:30? So Madison can go with Jane to your dress alterations appointment.
Yes.
How did that go?
That went well.
Did it help having Madison there?
Yes, because I think my social anxiety is 300 times worse when I'm alone.
Yeah.
Makes sense. And also, she is someone who she has a trait that I greatly envy, in which she is far better than I am at speaking her thoughts to people. Specifically when it's things such as, I think this should be different. What do you think? And I need that when it comes to something that I'm like, this is very important to me, but I will just be like, you could cut it in half and throw it in the garbage, and I'd be like, sure, and I'll pay you for that. So it's nice to have someone come that's like, how do we feel about this?
That sounds nice. Did she also help you if you had to get help getting into the dress?
Yeah,
I remember last time that was a conundrum.
Last time it was a conundrum because silly me thought I had just gotten ginormous since I bought the dress, so I thought I just could not physically fit into it. Turns out I just don't know how to loosen it. But the first time I went in, I was like trying to get in by myself, and by like stepping into it, and I didn't know how to loosen it, and so I just couldn't get it past my thighs, which of course set panic into motion. And then also I had to then ask for help from these people I had never met before because I had no one with me, and that took a lot of effort. But eventually I just opened the door and I went over and I found them, and I was like, I just can't get in the dress. And the laughter that erupted, not very pleasing, quite made me quite uncomfortable. And then I had to have this like random lady I just met be like, okay, get naked and I'm gonna put this over you. I was like, I guess we're doing it. So this time Madison was there, though she did close her eyes the entire time while also holding the dress open so I could get in it, even though I said I don't care at all.
Nice.
And so I was like, that's fine, thank you very much.
Nice.
Yes, so that's how it went. I think next time, though, the next one, they're going to show her how to do some stuff that we're going to have to video so that Rose can also know.
Yeah.
Nice.
We should have done a vlog. Sorry.
Yeah, you should have.
Yeah.
Next time.
Okay. Next time. So anyways, I woke up so I decided.
Oh yeah, we were talking about you.
Yeah. I was like, I could just do it after I watch Lola, do the ride, but then it's going to be what I didn't want it to be, which was then my whole day is just going to be the ride, basically, because I'll get home and I'll be kind of tired, and it'll be like 3 in the afternoon, and I'll be like, okay, I'm going to make some food because I'm hungry, and then all of a sudden the day's gone. So I was like, I'll just set my alarm for 3 and then get up and ride. So I get up and ride, and getting up and getting on the bike went okay. I didn't get out the door till 4, which is pretty slow for me, but I ate breakfast, and then my stomach was feeling kind of weird, probably just because it was super early.
Yeah.
But then I got out there and it was storming.
You didn't check the weather before this?
I did, and there was like a small chance of rain at 7. But then when I got out there, there was like isolated thunderstorms. So it wasn't actually raining where I was, but the ground was wet. And I could see like lightning off in the distance, which was kind of cool, but also pretty scary because, well, it was just like once you got out of town, it's like pitch black other than my little headlight. And then you just like see the lightning light up the whole sky, and you're like, what
Kinda
is
fun.
going on? Yeah, it was kind of cool. But I was also like, let me check the radar. So I kept checking the radar and was like, okay, I'm going to go this way, try and avoid these little pockets of the thunderstorm. And I got a little bit of rain on, but I never was like in a downpour. So, yeah, anyways, got home, immediately went to watch Lola. Jane got me, well, I asked Jane to get me a coffee, and I wanted it to be super carb heavy so I could recover from my ride too. So I asked for an Oreo shake with espresso because that's what we sometimes get at Scooters, and it's a ton of calories, but it's amazing. And that's kind of what I needed. But then she forgot to get the espresso in it. So
Oh,
it
no.
was not coffee. It was just an Oreo shake at like 9 a.m.
Because the appointment for the dress is at 9:30. We
Yeah.
needed to leave by 9:15ish. I wake up at 8:45. And at 8:45 I'm seeing your text asking to get the coffee, and I'm like, "Yeah, I can do that." And then I'm like, "Wait, I need to change. I need to brush my teeth. I need to get my glasses because I don't even have time to put my contacts in because then I have to go drive to Scooters and back. And then I have to get my shoes, and I just basically had no time.
Yeah, and I
I
thought
was
I
just
was
going
going to
too
be
fast.
late. So I was like riding as hard as I could to get home. And then I got home and Jane wasn't even there. So I was like,
Well,
oh.
and Madison asked for something
smoothie?
from Scooters as well, which was fine, except for I was so worried about getting her order wrong that I think I was so focused on that I just then was like, you know, when you speed run something and you just mess up the
Yeah.
most important part?
No, it wasn't the most important part for me, at least.
For me, it was, and I didn't get any coffee in mine either.
Yeah. Well, anyways,
Just drinking 3,000 calories with
Then-
no
At
other
9 a.m.
benefit. Yeah, with no coffee.
yeah, then I went to watch Lola, which went good. She immediately started to cry when Madison left. But then Madison came back up the stairs and put on Miss Rachel. We just watched Miss Rachel the whole time.
She's pretty easy to watch.
Yeah. And I just sat in the chair with Lola.
Nice.
She's pretty cute.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah, it
Perfect
was
for
good.
a podcast.
Yeah, perfect. And then, yeah, Bo and Charlie were at soccer, so that's why they couldn't be there to watch Lola. And then they came back, and then I played with markers with Bo for a little bit. He was doing water experiments with the markers, making different colors,
He was living my
making
dream.
the water different colors using markers. It's pretty
and
crazy.
by that I
Nice.
mean Owen was living my dream by watching the kids.
Yeah.
Not Bo with the water experiments. Though I do love a water experiment, so
I was thinking he would like tie-dye,
dude, we should do tie-dye with them.
but it might
got-
get everywhere.
I got
Yeah, I
these
feel like
white
they're too little.
Well, Lola's too little for just about everything. But Bo could definitely do some tie-dye.
If
he just
we-
wouldn't- I guess
Just have him wear like a trash bag.
yeah,
Sure.
like he just loves water and colors. So I feel like even if it's not like he's understanding the point of it or doing it correctly, it's just the playing. But I bought these white sweat shorts at a thrift store. And I don't know why. Well, I know why I bought them. Because one, I like the brand. Well, I was going to say, like, why would I ever buy a pair of shorts that I know the colors doesn't look good on me and I don't like? But I got them in spite of them being white because they were comfortable looking, like they were big enough and like cozy. Ruffling around in the background, I sense an eddy.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. It just got distracted me. Oh yeah, and I like the brand.
What
But
brand?
then I
Wait,
wash
no
them.
free ads. No free ads.
Yeah, no free ads. That's been something we've said before.
I think
Anyway,
that's
but
something most podcasts say. Or is that like
Oh.
a Lantern Rouge thing?
I got it from Lantern Rouge.
But other people I've heard say that too. Or like when they talk about other podcasts, people will be like, bro, stop advertising a different podcast than ours.
Yeah, okay. Well, so I like the brand, and I don't even honestly know what the brand name is, so it wouldn't matter anyway. But anyway, I
Fit
wash
and
them.
active.
I wash them and put them in the dryer too, as one would.
Classic.
Crazy.
Classic.
Sorry.
Crazy
Sorry.
thrift
Sorry,
store.
sorry. But
Did they
I
shrink?
never. No, but I never separate my stuff, and I've never had a problem until this day, where a very pink shirt was in the wash, and so it like kind of gave them like a little hue in some places. And I was like, honestly, that's great because I didn't like the color anyway. And then I was like, why don't I just dye them? And also, why would I not think to do that from the get-go?
Yeah.
Get-go. Why have I been limiting myself at the thrift store? I could be spending more money. And then
Bro,
buying money to dye them different colors.
I was thinking, but then we ran out of time this weekend because I was working on wedding stuff basically all day today. But I was thinking that this was the weekend I was going to do some sewing. And there's a couple of things that I want to do pretty bad. The main one is like find a couple of sweatshirts that I like the look of.
Yes.
And then like cut them apart in the same, with a little swoop to it in the same spot and then sew together the two.
That would be pretty cool.
Does
That's the
Jill
main thing I
have
wanna
a
do.
sewing machine other than the one we took?
She gave us the sewing
So
machine.
no. So the
No,
answer
but-
is no.
We could bring it.
Look at how one of my nails is just crooked. But it's just how she is.
Yeah.
Like, that's not because I put the nail thing on wrong.
Are
Sorry.
you going to Jill soon? Is that why you
Yeah,
said that?
hopefully this isn't news to Jill when she's listening, but I think we're going this weekend. So
Jill listening to
there
this?
you go. Yeah, Jill. That crazy feeling when you find out that you're going to have guests on the podcast.
What?
Do you guys have Juneteenth off?
No.
But I think they give you treats.
What? They do?
At least at the Olathe Support Center, they brought in like miniature bundt cakes.
Oh, I don't foresee that happening.
Sorry, Eddie's downstairs making a smoothie. Can you hear that?
Yeah, it's
You
okay.
should tell him this is not the time for that. We're recording a podcast. We've made like cardinal podcast sins. Coughing? Blending? What else do you want to do? Mow the lawn?
Yeah, that could be a good podcast
Maybe I'll
idea.
sip, and that'll be the worst one.
Big swallow.
I don't know how to do a big swallow. I'm not
Yeah, it
I'm
didn't
not a
sound that
birthed
big.
Erdmans. I'm not an Erdmans by birth.
I don't know if that's an Erdman's thing. That might be
Or
a
a
Nelson
Nelson thing.
I feel
Well,
like
you know, it's
Mom
hard
is
to-
the one who does that, and I do.
That's a confusing piece of marriage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is a confusing piece of marriage. Where did it all come from? You know,
Where did it come from? I've been asking.
is it an Erdman's thing?
I think it's a
We
Nelson.
may
I think
never
you're
know.
correct.
Maybe it's a Fowler thing.
Does Jill
Well,
have a
I'm-
big swallow though? I feel like she can do a loud swallow sometimes.
See, now I'm gonna cough.
Maybe.
I don't think so.
Oh, and now Jane's coughing. She muted though. Good job.
No, I don't think that Jill has an egregious swallow because if there was one person who would know, it's me.
Yeah, true.
All right,
Because
so
I'm
I like.
clocking it.
Yeah, I like how I said we were going to start with weird in a bad way, and now
Okay, hate
I
your weird in
didn't
a bad
start
way.
with it at all. Oh, I guess the reason that it was a miniature weird in a bad way is I did this whole thing of getting up early and then watching Lola. That all went well, and it actually felt amazing. because like it was like 9 a.m. I already rode like 100 miles, and I'm like,
And watch the
bro,
baby.
and watch the baby. I'm like, bro, this day could not get any better. I swear, like exercising early in the morning,
It does do something.
it's like releasing chemicals in your brain more than other exercise.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
'Cause you're,
nighttime
like,
exercise does
starting
not
it
do the
off
same
right.
thing. Because
Yeah.
nighttime exercise is the worst because you're like your brain wants to give you those chemicals, but it also is like you should be asleep. And it just becomes a weird vibe.
Yeah, anyways, so that was hype, but then it was starting to hit me at like noon that I woke up at 3 and biked for 100 miles. So then I took a nap, and then I woke up from the nap at like 2:30, and then yeah, it was basically like it was still better than riding after watching Lola, I guess. But it ended up
You
being
did
a
the dishes.
similar outcome. I didn't really get that much done yesterday.
You did the dishes.
I took out the trash.
Yeah.
I worked on the wedding stuff for like 15 minutes, but I
What
did a
did
lot
I
more
do?
today. So
I went to the dress appointment, and then I went to
The
get a
gym.
haircut. Then the
Didn't you go to
gym.
the gym?
Yep, and then the gym. I'm getting there. Dang, let me talk. Okay, you're supposed to laugh, but it's fine. You just kept saying the gym as I was like listing in order.
All right, on from that little tizzy.
It wasn't a tizzy because you just
I
didn't
know.
respond.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Uh, what else after the gym?
Costco.
Was Costco after the gym?
It was. I was there.
Oh,
I would know.
Yeah, because then I went and played tennis with Charlie after that,
Yep.
and he brought Costco pizza to the tennis court,
Nice.
which was quite the move. Anyways, and I beat him. So get wrecked. No, I normally don't beat him. I think he was just having an off day. So, okay, on to the weird in a bad way, the real one this time. I was biking today after I did all the wedding stuff. Went out for a ride at like 3, and I was coming up to a stoplight. This motorcycle comes whizzing around me. That wasn't necessarily the weird in a bad way. Although he was going like 2x the speed limit. It's like 45.
2x.
2x.
2 times. You know?
But it's just like 2XL, you know?
I mean, it's just 2 times the speed limit.
2
2x.
extra speed limits.
So he was going like really fast in like 45.
You might even say 2XL. I mean,
2 times, dude. It's just 2x. You never heard someone say that?
Not
yeah.
about the speed limit.
Maybe that's
And
like
also-
a video game thing
but not
that people say.
not verbalized. Like
People-
I write it, like I type that, like
Yeah,
2X.
but people verbalize it when they're talking about video games. I think.
And also verbalize it. I don't feel like is the right word for that, but it's the one that came to mind.
I liked it. Anyways, came whizzing by me, and then
Whizzing is also a crazy choice of words. Okay, continue.
well, it was like one of those like crotch rocket bikes where it's like
Sorry.
you never
No.
like an arse. You never heard of those?
Nope.
Oh, well, it's a kind of motorcycle. Where the motor sounds like
Why do you know that?
like that. You know what I'm saying?
So it makes
So-
kind of a whiz.
So it was real.
You might
really
even say
whizzing.
it sounds like whiz.
Yeah, exactly. You know, one of those. So,
Yeah, this is worse than the coughing.
oh, sorry. So, anyways, that honestly wasn't the weird in the bad way. Although it did make me flinch, and then I was thinking, like, ooh, I didn't like that. You know? And then I was like, if Jane was out here, I wonder how she would have reacted. Because you always like flinch when I scare you. I'm like, bro, I think that would just be enough. She'd be like, no, we're done. We're done riding. Anyways,
You
we
think?
get up. Yeah, I think so. We get up to the stoplight.
I don't even think I'd be writing. That's how
Well,
That's
like
how
I was
easy it
thinking,
is for
like
me to
if we
say
were on
no.
the tandem,
I know, I'm kidding.
you'd be like, pull over, we're done, and then we'd be on the side of the road just stranded. Like you're like, nope.
Yeah, one of our
Anyways.
worst fights was the first time we did a tandem bike.
Really?
I was pretty upset.
Oh, because I was going too fast.
I couldn't see anything, and Buddy's just zipping in and out of the road going really fast.
Yeah, it is scary.
Okay, anyways, get to the
It's
point.
good trust
Get to the.
exercise.
Come on, we've been
Yeah,
waiting.
yeah. So
Patiently, not
we get up
interrupting.
to the stoplight and it's stopped. It's, it's red. You know how that works.
I love when the stop light stops.
And so he went in front of a car as well. We're waiting to turn, and he's just like in front of the car, just revving his bike. Just cranking on it, And I'm like, what is wrong with this guy? To the point where the car right behind him is getting a little upset.
Why?
You could just tell.
What do they care?
Because it's so loud, and it's like, what are you doing? The light turns green, and he just keeps doing it for like 3 seconds, maybe.
He doesn't
And
go.
so the car behind him honks. And then we take the turn. Like, then he starts going. We take the turn. And now the motorcyclist, is mad at the car for honking at him. So we're like going up this hill. And like, there's like 2 lanes. And the car's in one lane and the bike goes over to the other lane and like slows down. So he can like yell at the person while they're like driving up the hill. And like the car doesn't want it, he's like, okay, I don't want to mess with this crazy motorcyclist. And so the car's like slowing down, but then the biker keeps slowing down too, and it's like waving the car up, like, get up here, dude. I need to cuss you out or whatever.
My mind.
Yeah. So he's like waving him, and then the car just like slams on the gas, goes flying past the dude, and then the dude goes flying after him. I'm like, what is...
It's giving Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, and then I don't really know what happened after that, because they went over the hill, and by the time I got over the hill, I mean, it looked like he was just like yelling at him, but like the car was just ignoring him. Like, it didn't... And then like they turned different ways.
Just for honking?
Dude, I don't know. But this is what, I guess, and maybe someone, probably no one that listens to this is really into motorcycles. But if they are, and they can explain to me what was going on there and why they were so upset, let me know. But I guess I've seen this in other times where like a motorcycle person, normally on one of those crotch rockets, speedy type bikes, not like the Harley big boys, it feels like they are just antagonizing other drivers to get them to like get beef with them, like to get an argument going. It's like, did you just go out today?
I have a theory.
On a drive on the motorbike to start a fight because you wanted some road rage? Like, are they searching it out is what I'm asking.
I have a theory.
Because
Yes.
I've seen it multiple times. Your theory
Because-
is yes?
Yours, yes.
My theory is yes. My theory...
That's crazy.
Because think about what they're already doing. They're riding something that's dangerous and can really, like, at the flip of a coin, it's all gone. It's all over quickly. They're chasing that adrenaline, that dopamine rush. You know what else gives you that same rush? Good old argument.
Maybe.
Because I know that's probably why I get so road raged.
So I don't want to just generalize.
But that's how brains work.
But yeah,
Especially
it
if they're
seems
dopamine
like a
deficient.
thing. And I think it's kind of weird in a bad way if
Or
they are going out and looking
they're
for
on
it on
steroids.
purpose. I don't think that's the case.
Well, I think that's the other reason they just have random fighting.
Maybe people who ride motorcycles, I don't know. We
Well,
need
there's a
some.
motorcycle parked at the gym I go to frequently.
Really? Is it the same one?
How the? Oh yeah, I thought you meant as the one you saw. I was like, how the hell would I know? And I'm
No, is it the
realizing you meant
same
every
one every
time.
time at the gym?
There's usually the same one, yeah, and I think there's
Do you think
sometimes there's
it's one of
another
the
one.
workers?
I haven't thought that much into it.
Oh. Well, anyways,
Either way, they're at a
we need
gym.
some statistics on the ratio of motorcyclists to
Roid users.
likelihood that they're crazy road ragers.
Hear this. Interestingly enough, I was behind. I was in the second row of cars at a stoplight 2 days ago. Both first sets of cars didn't go when it was green. And not like it took them a second. It was like they weren't gonna go. It was that long, and I had
Did they
the music
honk?
up.
Did anyone honk?
I'm getting there. Why do
Oh.
you do this?
Because sometimes when I don't talk, you're like, why are you not
No, no, no.
inputting anything? But
Why are you
sometimes when I
asking?
do talk,
No, that's not the same thing. It's like I'll say a whole story and you'll just say nothing and then you'll move on. This, what you're doing is not fixing that. It's just asking the end of the story in the middle of it. Which, like, I could have done with your story. Would have been fun? No.
No. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Okay, so I had the music up really loud in my car. And
What
the
song?
car next... I swear to God. I don't remember.
Oh, sorry.
The car next to me is like one of those old cop cars where it's like it has the paint of like white and black, but you can tell it's actually just junked up and there's like a random guy in it with a dog. Thinking
I know
that
the
they would,
ones.
yeah, I don't know, just very common. But my thing is, this man did not seem like he was doing anything, and so I was trying to honk lightly, but I was pressing it very like, you know,
Boop, boop.
yeah. But I couldn't hear if it was doing anything, and they still weren't moving, so I was like, it must not be working. So I'm like doing it more, still no one's moving. And then I finally hit it like where I can hear it over my music, so I'm thinking it was a kind of aggressive. And then they started moving, and I thought maybe someone would be mad. No.
Like mad
Really?
that you had to wait the whole time.
Either the guy next to me, I thought he'd see more, like he wasn't even honking. I was
He
the
was
only
just
one
waiting.
doing anything about the situation. 3 cars were just content with sitting around and waiting for nothing.
Well, don't you think that the first 2 cars just didn't notice the light changed?
Yeah, it's just odd to me that both cars didn't notice. That's like, I feel like, what are the odds that both of them are like completely for that long?
Yeah.
And then the car next to me is just like, I'm not even going to bother honking. I'm just going to sit here.
Maybe he was also on his phone.
And I wasn't even mad. I was jamming out, but I was like, am I in, like, did time stop? Is the world frozen and I'm the only one moving?
Yeah. All right, do you have a weird in a bad way?
Yeah. Baseball.
Baseball in general.
Because why are they all wearing, like, gold or silver chains?
Because it's sick, bro.
It's like, obviously it's not that deep of a sport. It's not that aggressive of a sport because you're just wearing jewelry. Like, you're not being an athlete. Brother, I couldn't play soccer wearing jewelry.
Some cyclists wear chains,
It's true. It is true.
and then when they climb, they like bounce.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds horrible. I just feel like it's either you're not going hard enough or you're making a poor choice.
I've thought about getting a chain.
I don't know. I can't with it. Like just the chain. It's like, wow, you look so cool. Except for you don't, because literally it's the most boring piece of jewelry, and every single person on your team has like the same one.
That'll get you. That will get you.
But I also don't like baseball.
Just the chains
Yeah,
or the
that's fair.
whole sport?
I just don't like the whole sport to begin with, and then like that just made me even more upset about it.
I think that I like the sport, the idea of it. I like the statistics.
No,
I like
Oh
money.
yeah, remember when you
basically.
used to take your little book and like keep track of everything?
Yeah. I like Moneyball. The movie.
I feel
goated
like
movie.
the sports statistics are always like, and this is the third most balls dribbled by the 5th hour on a Tuesday in the
Okay,
month
that's
of
not
June.
what I'm talking
It's like,
about,
oh my
though.
god, anything could be a statistic.
No, I'm talking about in baseball. There's just a lot more of like binary things or like ways to track. Like, okay, did he hit the ball or not when he went up to the plate? So you can see like
Why is
the
that interesting?
percentage. Watch Moneyball, then you find out.
No, asking anyone, someone's explaining something they enjoy, and just, so why is that interesting? Crazy question.
And then also,
And
I
just actually
like.
being like, no, tell me why exactly I should be interested in this. Genuinely, I'm wondering. But interest is not something you can really explain.
Yeah. I got nothing for you. But I also like John Boy Media, that YouTube channel that I showed you where he does voiceovers of baseball clips.
Owen's like, you're really gonna like this show or this video.
Well, sometimes
it
he
was
like
just
voices.
baseball.
Okay. Sometimes you like the refs in hockey, so I thought you might
Yeah,
like the
the
umpires.
refs in hockey versus baseball,
Okay, wait.
worlds different.
Anyways, what was I saying though? Oh, the other thing I like about baseball is that every stadium is different. I think that's kind of sick.
It's kind of cool.
Like the field is a different size.
That's so dumb. Throw your statistics out the door. You don't even have a control.
True.
Like,
True. Anyways,
he actually, his stats at this length of a field versus this length, different.
yeah.
Have
Pretty
you guys
crazy.
have you guys ever seen the sport of indoor cycling?
Like on a velodrome.
No, I just
Like
discovered
stationary?
this yesterday because Eddie sent me a reel, and it was this guy doing like pommel horse type gymnastics on a moving bicycle.
I've seen that.
And it's
No,
like
I've never
a
seen this.
it's like a for real thing. Like
Is
they
it
have
just
gotta
like
called
send it to me.
indoor biking?
It's called-
I thought it had a different name, but
well, I was trying to figure out what it's called, and all I could see was like indoor cycling, and that was at like the European Championships. It was like indoor cycling championships.
Can someone send
Oh,
me
right.
that?
Yeah, I'll send it to you. It's crazy.
No, I've never heard of this. So is that your weird in a bad way?
No, I don't know. It made
It's
me think
actually
of it
sick, though.
when he was talking about it's pretty cool.
It sounds fun.
I'm sending it
Bro,
to you.
we're dog and house sitting next week.
For who?
A coworker of mine. I signed up.
and of mine.
Technically, though, she's in HR,
Oh, okay.
so it wasn't just like anyone at Garmin.
Oh, is
Like-
it? Actually, though, that's a good question. Is anyone at Garmin a coworker of mine and yours?
It's giving no. I'd say
What do you
they
think,
also.
Rose?
I'd say
I wouldn't say that like anyone at Cornell is a coworker of mine.
it's because they're not a coworker of yours. Just kidding. Sorry. No. sorry.
I
No,
like
if
when
they-
Jane like she's like, this is the answer. When it's like I was just like looking for subjective answers. So like I got hers. I'm like, what do you think about it, Rose? And then it goes back to Jane. Yeah, so that's wrong. It's just this. Yeah, we heard what you thought, dude.
No, I was gonna elaborate. Because if someone works at Garmin, you just say they work at Garmin if they're just completely different department. But if they're in your actual department, you work with them. They're a coworker. Like
What if
we
they-
were if
What
we
if
were
they're
going
software
somewhere,
engineer and marine?
no, I would say they this person also works at Garmin. Like I'd say that about Target. Because like imagine each department is a different store. I wouldn't be like, oh, it's a coworker of mine. I'd be like, they also work at Target.
Yeah,
Like, those are
that's fair.
different. Those are two different things.
Someone works in a Target in Florida. Oh yeah, dude. You're
My
a coworker.
coworkers. No, it's the people in the store I work with.
Yeah.
But someone could also work. Like it could be like, oh, someone who works at Garmin, or if they're in HR, I'd say my coworker.
Yeah.
Do you have
really,
to,
it was an
see
objective
them and
question.
interact with them at work in order to count them as a coworker?
No, you have to do the same work. Like you're working on the same things in the same department. Not like, oh, I just say hi to them. No, that's not a coworker. You're not co-working. Like a co-owner, you can't like just be like, oh, I also.
But we
go
are
here.
working towards the same mission and values. Of
No,
Garmin.
I hate. That's so crazy of you.
So, like, other people in the psych department who do different research than I do, I don't work on projects with them. Are they my coworkers?
If you don't work on anything with them, it's giving they also work at Cornell in the psych department. It's not giving coworker. To me, that's like a specific thing.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's fair.
I think it gets a little dicey with the whole education thing because it's a little different.
So honestly,
Yeah.
I could maybe say that this person we're helping is just also someone who works in HR at Garmin and is not a coworker. Like I could maybe that is the more accurate.
I would say she's a
listening.
coworker.
Yeah, except for I don't work with her on anything. It's just we happen to also be in the same place. Maybe it's subjective. I find it's not subjective, as I find most things not subjective.
Yeah, you're
No,
not
I'm
a
kidding.
very subjective girly.
Okay, girly. Can I say though we're
Objective
house
Jane.
objective Jane? I'm not even objective. I'm just like strong opinionated, strong-willed.
Strongly subjective. All right.
No, but I was getting somewhere.
Yeah.
The place, the house and dog sitting we're doing, they have a trampoline.
The dog has a trampoline.
No, the people who live there have a trampoline, and they're like, "Yeah, go ahead and use that if you ever want to." And I'm like, "I will be on that every day." I actually
they were
won't
like
leave
listing all the different things that we could use. They're like, yeah, we have TV here. Like you can log in, use our Netflix and stuff. There's a Nintendo Switch if you want to use that. We're like, yeah, whatever. We're just going through the different things. And then they're like, there's also a trampoline outside. And Shane's like, perks up. Oh, I'll be using that.
And they're like, "Yeah, we did let our neighbors know you're gonna be here just in case, so they don't think they're not like unsure what's going on." And I'm like, "Yeah, like some random person's here." And the husband goes, "Someone on like constantly on your trampoline while you're gone."
Some
I was like-
random hooligans on your
He's
trampoline.
like, "Yes, you understand that this is now where I live. Is the trampoline." I'm
Yeah.
so excited.
Dude, I feel like the neighbors are going to notice it because I wonder how much the kids actually use the trampoline because they're like, it seemed like they were a little bit older now than prime
Yeah.
trampoline age.
But
So they'll be
I've
like,
never left
"Whoa,
my prime
someone's using
trampoline
a
phase.
trampoline," and it's some like mid-20s woman. What is going on?
Dude, I'm gonna relearn how to do a flip.
You think so? In the 4 days we're there?
Yeah. Because I'm
All
gonna
right.
be there.
Pray
I'm
for
gonna
us.
in those 4 days. Just take 8 hours out of the 4 days because that's where I'm gonna be at work, and just input the rest of me being on the trampoline.
No sleep.
No, why would I sleep when there's a trampoline? They're like, "Yeah, you can even use the pool," and I was like, "Nah, whatever." Then they're like, "But you can also use the trampoline." LOL. Like as if we would never. I was like, "Oh my god."
Wait, did you just say whatever about the pool? I
In
thought
the-
swimming
well,
is
yeah.
your passion.
It's like a...
No,
oh, yeah.
you said that. You
I
said
said that.
that.
It was Owen who said that,
Owen
not
said
me.
that.
You do like swimming, but
I do like swimming.
it's just like a community pool, which we also
It's just,
have one
and
of
it's
those
also
at
just
our
like, okay, do I
apartment.
really need to go through the hassle of using a pool? Man, we have one at our place. A trampoline? Yeah, I will be there.
New passion unlocked.
I feel like Jane does like trampolines more than the average trampoline enthusiast even.
Whoa.
Really?
Well, maybe that's a stretch.
It's honestly
Like-
crazy.
Like if you asked around like people that don't have trampolines,
You
like-
meant to say the average person,
yeah,
not
yeah,
the average trampoline enthusiast, because that would mean the most enthused people about trampolines. I'm even more enthused than them.
Well, I'm just saying, like, it's like surprising. Like, I feel like most people, maybe not most people our age, if you're like, yo, do you like trampolines? They'd be like, yeah, they're kind of fun. But no one's like, bro, I need to go on that. You know? Like, it is a unique thing you got going on. Not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying it's
just
not
so much fun.
every day you meet someone who's 25 that needs to go on the backyard trampoline.
Okay, but because I think it has something to do with like, because I love
up and
like
down jumping.
Yeah, but what's this wasn't charades. Okay, like you don't need to guess. I don't know what mood
something
you're
to
in.
do with the jumping.
Bro, I think it has something to do with the trampolines.
Shut up. I'm gonna hang up the call.
All right. Sorry.
No,
Sorry.
but I think there's like
What
a sensory, like nervous system component at play.
The free
Like
fall
how
aspect.
you know how they
maybe.
people put like swings, like those like hammock swings for their autistic kids, because like the spinning and the like, you know.
Yeah. I mean, no, but
I watch a lot of reels.
Oh.
All the sensory toys, I'm like, I would love that.
I could see it being a sensory thing.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it's that, plus I did gymnastics.
And you just
really
want to do
enjoyed it.
sick flips.
Like, I want to do gymnastics, but I can't do it on the hard ground, because that's, like, you'd actually have to practice more. So, yeah, trampoline you can do more without having to
flame
try.
yourself around.
Yes. Anywho, I will be having that. I will be doing that.
Yeah.
And that's that.
And then we're going to Jill's, and I hope that she already knows that before this podcast. Otherwise, that's pretty awkward.
Maybe I'll convince her to get a trampoline at her place.
Because yeah, good luck. I guess
no, the week before we went to look at their house, before we went to get the lay of the land, I had looked at Owen in the car on the way to somewhere, and I go, we really need to go to like a trampoline place.
It's true. It's true. It's like we need to go to a trampoline park.
So it's not even like, oh, just because I saw it, I was like, oh, that'll be fun. I was already on the wavelength. I was thinking about it. I've been wanting to. I always do want to.
Yeah.
I keep sending Owen reels of mini trampolines that we can put in my garage.
They were like thanking us for coming over and checking it out, and then like really thanking us for watching the dog, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, dude, you guys have no idea. You're doing us a huge favor here.
Jane needs to go on a trampoline.
Now we don't need to go to a trampoline park. And we don't need to get a dog.
Exactly.
So, anyways, I was going to say, to quickly circle back to the Jill thing. Mom asked me like a while back if we wanted to go to Jill's that weekend because they were going to be there. And I was like, maybe, probably. And so I thought that she like mentioned that to Jill. But then I was talking to Mom yesterday, and she was like, does Jill know that you're going?
Dude, that should have been a surprise.
And I was like...
I hope it is a surprise on the pod.
I didn't tell her. I thought you told her. And Mom was like, I don't think I ever told her. So anyways. Sorry, Jill. I thought Mom told you a long time ago. But it is Jill's birthday this week, so
I would presumptuously say... why would she ever have a problem with that? But then I presumptuously assumed her and then was humbled.
Bro!
Sorry.
Well, I told Kristen about that, and she was really mad at me because she was like, why would you say that? I need Jane to like me. Now Jane's gonna think we're enemies. And I was like, I don't think that's true. I don't think she thinks you're enemies.
I thought you were gonna say she was really mad because she was like, why would you tell her it could be her? I would like to be that.
No.
But instead she's like, no, give it to her.
She was like, I've been trying to get Jane to like me. I'm like, you've been trying? How?
First of all, really low key attempt. Really like that chill, like I'm just kind of
really
slowly going. The long game.
The long game.
friendship lurking, you might say.
Yeah.
Second of all, I literally was like, she could be my bridesmaid. I'm already down, Kristen. We're already friends.
Well, then I told her about the
In
thing.
my head, we're best friends. I don't know where you got the idea that we weren't. We've been best friends.
I told her about the thing where you said that if I had a falling out with Kristen, she would be in the wind, but if I had a falling out with you, I'm still stuck with you because you're going to be in the family.
Because the podcast listeners don't realize that you were the one that said, I was telling Eddie I didn't want to lock it down in case we had a big falling out. So I didn't unprompted just be like, hey, if you had a fallout with Kristen, gone in the wind, I would not bring that up. You said I had to defend myself.
I told her that, and she was like, well, I guess I'm marrying George then. Eddie, start getting him used to the idea.
Bro. Holy smokes.
This I fully support. Is there any actual objections in this plan?
I'm guessing Neil, her boyfriend, would probably have an objection.
Well, that's really for her and Neil to figure out, I guess. I mean, she's already got the boyfriend with your dad's name.
Who Eddie was accidentally texting thinking that he was my dad.
No way, that's crazy.
And Eddie was like, well, if I break up with Neil, let me just date the guy that has your grandpa's name. And is your boyfriend's twin brother.
Eddie was accidentally texting Neil, Kristen's boyfriend, thinking that he was my dad, Neil.
What was he saying?
He was like texting him about Turkey Cross and stuff. And for some reason, Neil was just letting this go. Kristen's Neil was like, surely this won't happen again. And I just won't say anything. And then it had happened several times. And then one time
Did he respond?
That's the worst thing ever.
Oh,
Why
I thought he was just like, I'll just respond like some generic response and then hope they don't text me back.
And then one time Eddie sends, the only reason it was ever figured out, because Neil was just not responding. The only reason it was ever figured out is because one time when Eddie and I were like flying back home for Christmas break, I think, Eddie sends our flight information in a group chat to Mom and Neil Jones, sorry, full names, I guess, Kristen's boyfriend. And Mom doesn't say anything because Mom just sees a number that she doesn't have and is like, oh, and maybe
she's like, I'm used to this.
She's like, maybe it's Eddie's mom, or like, she just didn't question it. But Kristen was with Neil at the time, and Neil like shows her this text, and so then the only reason it was figured out is because Kristen then texts me and is like, so why am I being left out of this? Do I not get to know your flight information? Why is Eddie texting Neil?
And you were like, what do you mean
Did he know it was Eddie the whole time?
Yeah.
My thing
why didn't he just tell him?
I don't know.
Usually someone texts you and it's the wrong number and you know that. You give them a sec to see if they text back again. Like, oh, sorry, wrong place. If they don't, the only solution, hey, I think you meant to send this somewhere else. Because here's the thing. You don't know if they figured it out. Now they think they texted someone. That person doesn't get the text and isn't replying. You've started beef, Neil. You started beef with Neil.
And then... we have it all figured out then, but Eddie didn't update them in their phone.
You're fine, Neil.
And it happens again. After it's all figured out, he's texting Neil.
Okay, this is Eddie's fault.
Bro, this is on Eddie. This is on Eddie. This is not on Neil.
Okay, what happened though?
So then he texted Kristen's Neil like a video from his bike ride that he meant to send to Dad, Neil. And then he realized he had made the mistake, so he texted Neil and he was like, so sorry, I meant to send that to Rose's dad. It's happening again. And then Neil was kind of bummed. He was like, oh, I thought you were just sending me this cool video of your bike ride. So then the next day, Eddie purposely sends one to Kristen's Neil to be like, this one's just for you, Neil.
Yeah. Now he says these two Neils, just put them both in a group chat and they'll both get everything.
Yeah, then you'll
there's
sure
no Neil left
knows.
out.
Yeah,
every Neil is getting every piece of Eddie information.
Yeah. Well, now he's updated the contact in the phone. I think now Dad Neil says Neil Erdmans. Or I don't know. I do know that Owen in Eddie's phone is Owen, parentheses, Rose's brother, LOL. I don't know why it's funny that you're my brother, but you are in his phone as that.
And it's also like no one else is going to read that, so it's just an LOL for his sake.
Yeah. I do like having contacts like that, though.
I have Madison is still Madison parentheses mom vibes, and her contact picture is the pregnant lady emoji.
She's not even pregnant now.
Now she's not, but she at one point was. And yours is like a scholarly person.
Oh, nice.
Owen, you don't get a special emoji, you just get a picture.
What the heck? Well, you're 2 Jane in my phone, so.
Not 2 Jane Darlene?
Yeah, your first name's 2 Jane, last name Darlene.
I like that.
So, like, when I get a text, well, maybe it says the full name, but, like, up at the top of our text message thread, it just says 2 Jane.
I like that. Well, yours might be... Is it? I don't even know. That's crazy. Let me look. Yours in my phone... Oh, it's Owen. I thought it was OCat, but it's just Owen with a little emoji and with like a heart.
So I do get an emoji.
No, but you don't get a profile pic emoji. A picture that I use for your contact photo is... Let me show you.
Yeah, I think the listeners want you to show them.
First of all, some people are watching, so don't be rude. It'd be crazy if they would let you, like, look at it more.
Yeah, that would be crazy. That would be revolutionary if they let you look at the profile pic that you're trying to show. Whoa.
You're wearing insane glasses and you're eating blueberries.
And your hair is, like, curlier than it's ever been.
It's a very good photo of you. You also just, like, look caught off guard. And, like, because why are you just standing in the kitchen? Like, you took the blueberries out of the fridge, shut the fridge while remaining in the exact same spot, and immediately started chowing down. There was no other plan you had. It was just like, this is what we're doing. So
yeah, that's what I like. Anyways, are we? Did Rose have a weird and a bad way? We probably don't need one if you don't have one.
I have one. I've been waiting this whole time. Oh, nice. Scholar. Hey, Bestie Rose alert.
Oh yeah, it does say Bestie Rose.
Nice.
Yeah, Madison mom vibes. Eddie's his name is just Eddie, because I only know one. And the contact emoji that he got, hold on, I gotta like click all the buttons again. Sorry everyone. It'll be worth it, don't worry. Will it? I don't know. Edit contact info. Oh, it's not showing. Here, I'll go close up.
A needle?
That's crazy.
It's because he has diabetes.
Yeah, I figured that.
Not because he's a heroin addict. Your mom is a bee emoji.
Nice.
And your dad? I feel like your dad also gets a picture. I don't know if it's his choice.
That's my mom.
That's my mom, dude.
That's crazy because I didn't know that. So this whole time I thought that was your dad in the photo. Literally.
Oh my god.
It's really funny. Okay, I guess I didn't know that.
There you go. Anyways.
What's your weird and a bad way, Rose?
For the people listening, if they are just listening, it was my mom like super bundled up, so all you can see is their eyes. But
still
no excuse. We both could tell. Although she is our mom.
It was from far. I only ever look at it from far away.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like the little. Yeah.
And I don't know who made it that.
Probably you.
No, I think your dad must have, because you can pick your own and then send it to people.
You think Dad just chose a picture of Mom and sent it to everyone?
No, I have a vague memory of this actually, because Dad is also in the picture, but I think that the way that it got cropped by the phone it's like just
Apple
Mom.
automatically tries to crop it.
And I do have a vague memory of having a conversation with Dad where I was like, "Why did you put this picture of Mom?"
Take a look next time we see them.
Oh no.
That is funny.
Are you going to Minnesota soon?
No, not until after the 4th of July.
Oh, okay.
Okay, what's your weird in a bad way?
My weird in a bad way is a story that was relayed to me by Eddie, but he was biking today and he saw a deer on the side of the road, and all of a sudden there was a car coming. The deer ran into the road. Car smashed it, broke through the windshield cut the deer in half. Blood, gore all over the car, all over the road, all over Eddie. Eddie has to call 911. No,
the blood's all over Eddie?
Well, he was able to get away from it pretty quickly. But he couldn't drink any of his water on the rest of the ride because there was guts on his water bottle and he was too disturbed by that. As you would be. Of course that's disturbing.
That is insane.
That's terrifying.
So Eddie had to call 911 because the kid who was driving gets out of the car and is completely covered in blood. And Eddie's like, is this kid about to die? But it was the deer's blood. It was the deer's blood all over him. But the kid's, Eddie's like, are you okay? The kid's like, no, I think I have glass in my eye. So he didn't, or maybe he did, I don't know. Eddie has to call the police, and then the firefighters come, and the police are there, and Eddie has to tell all about how this deer ran in front of the car. And then the kid's dad shows up, and the dad's like, man, second deer in 2 weeks. We just got this car. Because apparently the kid hit another deer like a week before and totaled his car.
He's been doing this on purpose. He's playing a sport.
So yeah,
how many deers?
So then Eddie calls me
crazy.
And is like,
2 deers in 2 weeks? 2 deers?
2 deers, 2
deer in 2 weeks.
Then Eddie calls me and is like sounding kind of rattled, and I'm like, are you okay? Because I know he's out on this bike ride. I think he's like gotten hit by a car or something. He's like,
just hit by deer guts.
Like, everything's fine, but you're not going to believe what I just witnessed.
That is crazy.
You're telling me he didn't take any photos?
Before.
No, and then the firefighters also hadn't seen anything like it before, because apparently they were like calling over their friends and they were like, hey, Bert, come look at this. I've never seen anything like this before. This deer's cut in half.
That poor deer.
What kind of car was it?
I don't know. But then the dad shows up. Well, first of all, the first responders, for some reason, ask Eddie if he will move the car. Eddie's looking at this because it's in the road, you know. The kid's not okay. He's not moving the car. He's like with the EMTs. He might have glass in his eye.
You were on the scene, so...
They're like, will you move the car? Eddie's looking at this car. There's like guts and blood covering every inch of it. Eddie's like, no, I'm not going to be doing that. And then the firefighters to each other are like, I'm not moving this car. Who's going to move this car? I'm not moving it. They're all like, we're not moving the car. Then the kid's dad shows up. He's all business. He just goes in. He goes into the car. He pulls out one of the deer's legs that's in the car. Just whips it into the woods, starts like grabbing guts and scooping it out of the car, and then he just gets in the car and starts driving it off the road.
Well, clearly he's had experience.
Clearly. Yeah. This is the second one.
The fact that the firefighter's like, you know, it'd be crazy if I just asked this random guy that just got secondhand guts on him, hey, could you handle this gory scene for us? Like, well, you're the first responders.
Although Eddie did lose a t-shirt to the scene. Because he was wearing his very nice rain jacket that I got him for his birthday. And when he pulled up and the kid has glass in his eye or whatever, he was like, here, take my t-shirt. And he takes off his t-shirt, gives it to the kid so the kid can like wipe off the stuff. And then he was like, I'm not gonna get that back from you. So then he just bikes home jacket, no shirt.
Okay, well.
And then a storm happened and he got completely poured on, but he was like, it was worth it because my bike got washed off and I got washed off.
Oh, nice. That's
insane. Only Eddie.
So yeah, that happened just before this.
So should I make his contact photo a deer?
No. Yeah, that happened just before this.
Huh? Today?
Yeah. Like a couple hours ago.
Oh!
That's why I was waiting the whole pod to tell this story.
I didn't think you had one.
Why did you assume that? Why?
I normally don't. I normally don't.
In the frame.
Oh, sorry.
Why are you barely in the frame that whole time? But he's like, dude, you've been waiting the whole time to say this.
What are you talking about?
I'm just like, why do you look like you're barely above water?
Sorry, I was drowning.
So thankfully, nobody was hurt in this whole. Well, I mean, the deer was obviously dead, but no people were injured in this whole thing.
Well, it sounds like. Do we know for sure?
Well, Eddie said it seemed like the kid was okay.
Okay.
He was a bit traumatized.
Just being dramatic,
but.
Well, I'd be pretty dramatic too if that had happened to me.
I was like, if that happened to me, even if I was in Eddie's position, I would have had a full-on panic attack.
We're done.
Okay, now you being like, yeah, and this guy whizzed past me while I was riding. Big inconvenience.
Yeah.
Seems
that's crazy. Hey, it was a big whiz though. Big whizzer. Anyways.
I'm a crotch rocket. It's no deer cut in half, but say.
Hey, you don't see a crotch rocket every day. Well, maybe you do. Anyways.
You did in Phoenix.
We were going to play a game.
Yeah. We were going to play a game, but we're an hour in.
Yeah,
do we want to save the game?
We've never had a longer episode.
Do we want to save the game?
No.
For different...
Obviously, I don't want to save the game. We don't have long episodes usually, and people would really like it.
Who are we talking about here?
I know some beeps. Come on.
All right, we'll play one round of the game.
Okay. So, who is playing against who?
You and Rose can play first.
Okay. So, the game is you and I each think of a number. I don't think we do 1 through 100. Do you?
Let's start with 1 through 100, yeah.
Okay. So, think of a number between 1 and 100. We're each trying to guess the other person's number, and we can ask any questions to help get us there.
But they're supposed to be like subjective type questions, kind of like the guess who, where it's just vibes off vibes. Yeah.
So try not to be like,
even or odd. Is it above 50?
Right.
None of those.
Okay. So let's each think of one.
Okay, I found really one. Hard. I got one.
Why'd that take so long?
She was narrowing it down.
The wrong one.
What?
I didn't want to pick the wrong one.
Yeah, that's true. That would have been embarrassing.
Okay, do you want to ask a question first?
No, you go first because I don't really know.
That's so valid. Okay, is the number you're thinking of? Would it give flexible?
No.
Okay.
So it's like that kind of vibes question?
Honestly, there's not a whole lot of rules.
Okay. Yeah. But could it be like... Is this a... Like, could it be like... never mind.
A lot of people relate it to, like, age and be like...
Like, Charlie asked me if my number would be a boomer.
Oh.
Would you consider them a boomer?
If you were this many years old, would you be a trampoline enthusiast?
No.
Okay.
Good one.
Would your number own a crotch rocket?
Maybe.
Okay.
Good one. I'm liking these questions. Would your number slice a deer? No, I'm just kidding.
Slice a deer in half. We were like, wait, what?
Would your number be a liberal?
Like, as in age-wise or just vibe-wise?
It's just vibes.
Like the letters, the numbers, the way they vibe, the way they look. I think they will.
Spell out in letters and then vibes off that.
You said yes?
Like yes.
Okay.
Is yours 45?
Whoa!
No.
We're just guessing?
Well, sometimes you gotta just go. It was a gut feeling and I was wrong, but I might be close.
Is yours 52?
No.
You only get 2 guesses, by the way.
What?
Oh.
You didn't tell us that before we started the game.
No.
Oh, I thought that was the rule.
We're gonna move it up to 3.
Okay.
Shoot, I just wasted one on 52.
Well, but we normally should only get 2, so I'm gonna give us 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now that we know. Okay. Would your number be one that would... Like, if your number was to be a cake, would it be a 3-tier cake or a 2-tier cake?
3.
Okay.
If you were rating fruits on like a scale of 1 to 100, and this is the rating you gave, what fruit would it be?
Whoa! That was a crazy question.
I liked it though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to say strawberry.
Pretty good.
Pretty high.
So, okay, okay. Would your number wear a top hat?
No.
Okay. Okay.
Age-wise or just vibes?
Vibes.
Oh, okay.
If you were the age of your number, would you take a nap? Everyone takes naps. How uninformative of a question was that?
Well, mine was, would yours wear a top hat? So think about how informative mine was.
Okay.
Very.
You can ask a different question.
Okay. I don't know. How are you ever supposed to narrow it all the way down?
Vibes.
Would your number be in a band?
Probably not.
Okay.
Would your number still be in school if it was an age?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so.
Would your number, if it was an age, would your number be retired?
No. I don't think. Okay. Prob's not.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
Owen keeps making faces. Okay.
Well, I don't know what your number is.
His faces aren't informative. He doesn't know.
Oh, yeah.
Just the answer to that question conflicted with one of your other answers, in my opinion. But
yeah, me too.
What?
But maybe she doesn't like strawberries as much as I thought.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying. That one was a really hard question for me because I honestly feel like most fruits are like close to 0.
Oh.
So maybe that'll help.
Yeah, Jane's very 10 or 1 or 0.
Okay, yeah, true.
Well, no, but not like I just don't think that goes up very high for fruits.
Okay.
So my question is going to be: is your number 50?
No. Is your number... Would your number on vibes be a teacher?
Yes.
Thought so.
Would your number as an age be likely to either need a knee and or hip replacement?
No.
Okay.
Is yours 56?
No.
Ooh. I liked it though. Was that that's your out of guesses now?
No, that's only my second one. We got 3.
Oh, Jane guessed. Yeah.
If your age was a woman, could it still have kids? If your age was a woman, if your number was a woman. Okay. She could?
Yeah, I think she
I was
could.
way off base in my thoughts then. Okay. That was an informative one. Whew.
If your number was an age, would they get a senior discount?
Yes. I think. Is your number 29?
Mm-mm.
I'm out.
Is yours 60?
It's not, but it's 63.
Dang, pretty close.
Oh, Owen, you should guess hers.
I was gonna guess 62 for yours.
That's what we should have done, is have the third person just guess for fun at the end.
Roses? I'm trying to remember the answers to all of our questions. 30 something. 30 in a band? Was that one of the questions?
No, that's one I asked Jane.
Oh, okay.
Hers would not have been in a band.
Yeah. Okay. 31.
37.
Dang. All right. Well, do we want to do one more round?
Mm-hmm.
This time 0 to 30.
Mm-hmm.
So there's more of a chance.
Okay.
You guys go again, or do you want me to play? And I'll just guess at the end.
Let's just all
guess.
go.
Yeah.
Is that allowed?
Yeah, we could try that, but then it's gonna be hard to separate everyone out.
Yeah,
but
that's true. Maybe we don't all go.
no, we can do that.
Okay.
I don't think it's gonna be that hard.
Let's just go crazy with it.
Okay.
1 through 30.
Yeah.
Okay, I got mine.
Yeah, I'm good.
Me too.
Okay, Owen, you start.
Okay, I'm asking you questions.
Me?
Yeah. Well.
I feel like you could ask both.
Oh, I get to ask both?
Like the same question.
Oh, okay.
Or no.
No, yeah, that's fine. Do you
Or
think
you can pick.
If your number was an age? If your number was an age. Done. That's it.
No.
That's the question. No, if your number was an age, would they have mastered their multiplication table?
Yes.
I'm gonna say no, but I've never done that, so I don't really know when the expectation is.
Would they have the expectation of mastering?
I don't know when I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But I'm gonna go with no, and we'll find out later if that's correct.
All right.
Okay, my question to both of you is if your number was a man, would they have begun balding if they were gonna bald? Do you think?
No.
No.
Okay, perfect.
You're up, Rose.
She was thinking.
If your number was an age, would they... Well, maybe this isn't... It was going to be too informative. Like if I said
Hate
if your
when that
number was
happens.
an age, would they be in college? Is
that
like
really
too...
narrows it down. Yeah. I mean,
That's fine. No.
no.
Okay, so it would have narrowed it down
Wasn't
if
very,
it was
yeah, wasn't very
if it was
informative.
true, but
All right, my turn.
All right, my turn.
Yeah. Do you think at this age you've kind of like formalized your palate? You know what I'm saying? Like you kind of figured out what you like, what you don't like. It's probably not changing much for the rest of your life. You've grown out of the I only eat grilled cheese, or maybe you haven't grown out of that. But that, yeah, you figured that out whether or not you're gonna grow out of the child palate.
No.
yeah.
Okay. Good question.
I
Say it to
honestly
yourself.
I've been trying so hard to think about the answers to the questions for my own number that I feel
Yeah.
like I haven't paid any attention to what you guys have answered. I have no clue what your numbers are.
Oh, I
I
think I'm
have a
locked
clue.
in. I think I'm locked in.
Why don't you?
But
Okay,
I will say it is kind of hard to keep track of your own number and
Yeah.
what you think the other
I
people's
forgot
might
that the
be.
whole point was to figure out what your numbers are. I don't remember
Oh.
what you've answered about anything.
I've definitely been locked in.
All right, lock it in. You're up, Jane.
I know. I'm thinking. Would you be friends with your number if they were that age?
Yeah.
Probably not.
Good question.
Okay, if you were rating something on a scale from 0 to 30 and 0 was no, never mind. If you were rating sports on a scale from 0 to 30, what's your number? What sport?
What's sport, not what number?
0's like bad and
What's the
30's
number?
good.
Okay, so what's the sport? Okay. Baseball.
I think I'm also going to go baseball.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, do you have a guess, Owen? Or are you?
I have to guess first? Sure, I'll go. Jane's, I'm going with 6.
No.
Rose's, I'm going with 24.
No.
Rose's is 26.
No.
Owen's? Owen's is like 14.
No.
Okay. Jane, 10.
No.
Owen, 17.
No. All right. We'll go back to the questions for a little bit. All right. On a scale of 0 to 30, 30 being absolutely goated with the sauce. Tell me what your number would be in terms of a
I was so busy thinking about goated on the socks.
breakfast food. Breakfast food.
Okay.
Pancakes.
Wow. Okay.
Hard-boiled egg.
All right.
Okay.
Good one. Good question. Good question. What?
Would your number be in like a team sport as an age?
As an age?
Yeah.
Oh, as an age. I thought you were saying on the jersey. I'm like, bro,
No.
anywhere
No.
from 1 to 30 could be on the back of the jersey.
I thought that too.
No.
As an age in a team sport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but not for like an adult team sport.
Yeah.
I think less than 18.
But that
Bro,
feels...
That
Yeah, I
feels
know.
like
I realize.
you're cheating. All right, Rose.
What if your number was an age, would they be allowed to stay home by themselves?
No.
Whole day? Probably not.
Okay.
Little bit? Probably.
Whole day? Crazy.
Whole day goated with the sauce. No, anyways, I'm thinking. Okay, if we're thinking about the youth, and at what point? No, this is a bad question based on what I think your two numbers are. Because I know Jane's going to answer yes. It doesn't matter. Okay. I already know your answers. Why would I ask the question? You know, I need to get something out of
Okay,
this.
then just guess if you know the answers.
Well, I know the answer to that question. It's
Okay.
going to be like if it was a dude and their voice was going to like lower as they got older, would they have already made it past that point? So I guess just puberty. But it's like, yeah, Jane's is going to be no. It hasn't made it. You know, they're still singing the tenor notes no matter what. And Rose is going to be like,
You're
yeah,
telling me tenor
they've made
notes?
it to a bass.
You're telling me tenor is high pitched?
For a dude.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. So, back question. We're going to go with, on a scale from 0 to 30, where 30 is goated with the sauce, what are we saying is your number in terms of dessert?
Vanilla ice cream.
Holy, Jane's is low.
Mine is gonna have to be...
Dude really pondered the multiplication table question. Dude, 2-year-olds don't know multiplication table.
I know, and the way she set it up too, by being like, well, I still don't know mine, so I'm gonna say no, had me thinking she's an old age.
I'm gonna show you. Can I be honest now that I'm thinking? That whole time, for that one question, I was thinking grade.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay.
Everyone else I was doing correctly.
I'm like, dude was really pondering. Does Bo have the multiplication table master? Does Lola have the multiplication table master? Bro, Lola can't speak yet.
I'll tell you, you'll know more when it, yeah.
Mine's gonna have to be...
Actually, sorry, I kind of did Lola dirty like that. She can speak somewhere.
Mine's gonna have to be an ice cream cake.
Wow.
Okay, we gotta get to
right.
guessing.
Yeah, let's go back to numbers here. You go, Jane.
Oh.
Well, I just asked a question, so.
Doesn't that mean
Rose.
we get a question or?
Rose,
No.
Yeah.
is your person 19?
No.
No, that's not worse. All I can do is think about them as a
My person is not 19.
Alright. What do you want to guess for mine? Lock it in, dude.
Oh my god, okay.
Lock it in.
I forgot all your answers.
Yeah, this game's hard.
I thought you were locked. You said you were locked earlier.
It threw me off. Everything is throwing me off. I'm gonna guess that yours is 9.
No. You go, Rose.
Okay, I think Jane's is
Speak
three. And
out loud, just so.
No.
Owen's is 10?
No. It's not.
That was so delayed. Okay,
Sorry.
go and you guess.
Jane, I'm going with 2.
No.
Rose, I'm going with 28.
No.
Gosh.
Okay, we're gonna keep guessing until we get
You're
there.
never gonna get there.
Owen, I'm gonna go with yours is 16.
No.
16-year-olds can be home for a whole day alone.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Okay, I'm gonna cry, but go ahead. Oh no, Rose, yours. All I can remember is that you said you'd be friends with this person if they were that age, and so I'm like, there's can't be that much of a buffer. 22.
No. Owen, 8.
No.
Jane, 4.
Oh! Jane's
Nice.
is 4.
Nice.
Yeah, I was thinking 4th grade on the multiplication table thing.
Which I think would
that
be
is
like,
when we did
that's
them, yeah.
the expectation of when you'd have it.
See, I didn't know because I never did.
Yeah.
So you can see how no matter what age, I would not have known.
Yeah.
But 4
definitely
years
not,
old, 4,
Definitely not 4.
I think, they were close.
Dude, maybe a prodigy.
That is crazy that only one question I thought of as a grade.
Yeah, especially when I said if they were this age.
Yeah.
And as we were getting more and more information, it was like,
I was like,
how
what?
could you think this person might know their multiplication?
Yeah, because I was like, okay, we're thinking like 8 through 12-year-old here, and then there's like vanilla ice cream, bro. If you gave her vanilla ice cream, she's not even eating it. She's literally throwing it away.
That was. I'm glad you said something, and you didn't continue to think I was just so dumb the whole time.
No, it's all good. Okay. Now, wait. Did you already guess mine? Guess 4 mine, Rose? Or did you just guess Jane's 4? I don't think she guessed mine for this round.
Guess Owens.
I thought I did. I thought I said
8?
8.
That was before.
11.
Yep.
Oh,
Rose
you got
got
both
both of
right.
them.
Nice.
Okay, Owen, you can't guess anymore. No, you can guess Rose.
Yeah.
Okay, Roses, I'm gonna guess 2 once you're done. Unless you get it right.
All right, 27.
No.
30?
No.
I don't know what you answered.
29.
No.
25.
No.
26. Oh, I think we already guessed that.
No.
I'm gonna guess 18.
No.
21.
23.
23.
Dude, I thought you were
They'd
higher
be
on
in a
ice cream
team
cake.
sport.
Yeah,
It
I
can
know
be.
tons of 23-year-olds in team sports.
To me, that's
And
like...
I said yes before you said not an adult
That's true.
one. And then
That's
things
true.
got weird, and so I didn't correct myself.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, that might have thrown me off a little.
Well, I saw her reaction to when you said not an adult one, so I was like, okay, this person's over 18.
Because you said, would they play a team sport? I say yes. Then you're like, not an adult one, though. Are they over 18? And then we were like, that's cheating. So then I just didn't say anything.
Yeah, and then I was thinking that you'd be friends with them, so I should have still known.
And I was thinking you were higher on ice cream cake than a 23 out of 30.
That's pretty good, though.
It's pretty good, but I
Out
thought
of
that...
30. 30's like 100, basically.
Yeah, I know.
So that's pretty high.
It's like 75.
That's really high.
It's 7.5 out of 10.
I had a
It's
hard
high.
time thinking about ones that would fall in that range, because I was only thinking of like really the best ones, or like ones
Yeah.
I didn't
Ones you don't like,
So
yeah.
the mid-tier was a little hard.
If the
Cake.
question was that question and my answer, like my number was 1, it would be ice cream sandwich with vanilla ice cream.
Really
And
against
Like
that.
a cookie.
yeah.
Like
Ice cream
like a,
sandwich, vanilla ice cream,
with
and the cookies
with
are just slices of wheat bread.
no M&M cookies, you absolute goon.
No, they can't have any chocolate in them.
No,
M&M
yes, 'cause
cookies,
I
but you
don't-
pick,
no,
but you
'cause
pick
that's
the
a one.
M&Ms off.
No, I don't like M&Ms that are cold.
Oh, okay.
You should know this.
Cold M&Ms
That will
are
be-
a big no.
Cold M&Ms are a huge no.
All
I
right.
hate M&M cookies. I
I'll take
hate
the-
vanilla ice cream.
Okay, I'll take the M&Ms out of the freezer.
Oh. You really thought that was so funny. The sound effects are too slow. It still didn't come.
You didn't get it?
It is kind of nice. No, I did, but it is kind of. It's very delayed. Maybe I don't know.
I think that you might just be delayed. It said you started another audio track later. No,
A nice
like
way to
your
call you
stream.
slow. You might be a little
No.
delayed.
Just your stream.
We're watching this show called The Boys.
Wouldn't
It's
recommend it.
insane.
It's super vulgar.
It's super graphic.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, well, it is vulgar. But the deer
It's
exploding in half made me think of that show.
Exactly, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
So
All right,
anyway,
well,
that was
I
just a quick tidbit in case you're
Yeah.
curious what
Yeah,
we were
had to
watching.
get back to the deer. That was so fresh on the
Yeah,
dome.
send Eddie our thoughts, but let him know that it's only him. This could only happen to him.
All right, see you guys later.
And we need to blow the crotch rocket whizzing by.
Maybe our longest episode ever.